This points to the direction of the cylinder we're using. So at the moment I'm using this one.
Yep.
So I've tested the gas and everything in there, so I've needed to use a little bit of gas.
Yep.
So when you're travelling, naturally gas off.
Yep.
Some people like to turn that off, right? But then if you forget which one you've been using, you can start using both. So it's up to you.
So use one.
Use one.
And then you know.
Just turn it off there.
Yep.
Leave that.
Yep.
So at least when you turn it on, you know which one you've been emptying.
Beautiful.
All right?
Yep.
You know about the brake safe?
No.
No, okay. This connects to your car.
Yep.
Just wind that up so I remember. It's in the wrong posi. This connects to your car.
Yep.
Now, the letter of the law says it should connect to the chassis of the car.
Hey.
But there's nowhere on the chassis to put it.
So it's from the...
What it's designed for, if your chains break, or if this breaks, or it comes off in any way, that pulls out, and your brakes on the caravan are now on.
Oh, beautiful.
Your brake lights come on and the brakes in the caravan come on, and it locks everything down. It'll hold for about 15 minutes on a 17-degree pitch.
Beautiful.
So it'll hold for a while. By the time you realise...
Something drastic going wrong.
Well, something drastic, because you've got your chains. Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
Right,
yeah.
you've got fairly big chains. You forget to hook the chains up, even if you've done that. You hook your chains up, you put that on and it jumps off. Your chains are going to hold, right? If the chains break, this is on the D-shackle for the chains, then your D-shackle's got to break for this not to work. So a lot has to go wrong, all right? If for any reason you think, oh, someone's going to pinch it and you do that, it'll flatten your battery. There's a separate battery in there just for the brake safe. It doesn't charge off the caravan, it doesn't charge off the solar, it only charges off your car.
Beautiful.
So if you're storing your caravan for a long time, it pays to run a trickle charger in there to charge it.
Just put a trickle charger.
Yeah. All
Oh,
right.
it comes with a trickle charger.
No, in the system, but the battery for this is separate to everything.
Oh,
it's
separate.
It's its own entity.
So where's that sit, the battery?
Under the bed.
Under the bed.
Yeah. So you've got that and the battery, a complete unit,
Yeah.
shut off from everything else, so they can't interfere with each other.
That is the Anderson plug.
Yes.
That will run my fridge.
Yes. Fridge, I think, is actually run through there. That's brake safe charging and something else.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh.
All right.
Oh, okay. So my fridge will run through there.
Yeah, it should do. Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's work.
Hey.
See, that's good. Shall we hook up now this so we know?
No, that's all right. You've had your car wired, haven't you?
Yes, I've got to rewire it during the week.
Yeah, you should be fine then. We do hook it up later, so you're all packed, ready to go.
Yeah, we've got to stay a couple of days.
Yeah, okay. No,
So I want to make sure.
yeah, no, that's okay. Like I said,
works.
we hook up, we do everything, we make sure everything's right.
Beautiful.
All right, so you got your front jockey wheel brakes, you got your little tap there,
Yeah.
and your wiring and your handbrake. All right.
Awesome.
So your front window, as you see, it's open.
Yes.
So if you want to just turn that.
Yeah.
Now, when you close it, don't just do that. Make sure it locks down
Locks down.
and
Then
close that.
close those.
He comes with the van. Now don't sort of leave it even like that, because if you do, the wind can suck it off. B doubles and semi-trailers create a vacuum in here, and they can, so make sure it's down and just make sure you tighten them. All right?
This way. This way, come here,
Oh, we're on film again, are we?
Yeah, I'm filming. Just
Okay.
in case you forget.
Oh, you're scared of that?
I used to be.
Okay, your legs, that just pulls out and that drops. Okay, use your drill. Like that, right? It locks. Well, you're going to get one, aren't you? So it locks there, it locks there.
Yeah.
And it also locks there, depending on the ground. Now, when you're travelling, it does that. Flip that up. Solid. That bar is purely to hold that while you're driving.
Yeah.
Nothing more.
Yeah.
That's all it's there for. And now it sits solid. It
Yeah.
doesn't rattle around.
Beautiful.
Okay. So I'm just going to grab the cover for this.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, I love it.
So that's for the...
This is for the hot water when you're running it on gas only. So this doesn't need to come off. It goes on there.
Only if it's hot water.
Only if you're free camping or you've got no 240 volt and you want to use hot water, that's for the gas hot water exhaust.
Yeah.
Water will drip out of it, that's normal.
Yeah.
He's there.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Now to get it off, a little bit closer, you push your fingers in there, see how it lifts?
Yeah.
Right? So you put your fingers in like that and you pull back.
Yeah.
Just try it just right, so you're a bit higher, your thumbs. That's it, like that, it comes off.
Yeah.
Okay, bottom in. That's it, and just clicks over and make sure it clicks down. What I will do, I'll put a screw in here for you.
That's probably a good idea.
So you need a screwdriver to get it off.
That's a good idea.
And it's a bit harder to pinch. They're about $50 each to replace in Darwin, anything up to $110.
Yeah, no, that's it.
All right.
Maybe even 2 screws.
Oh, just one in there's enough.
Yeah.
Just one in there's enough just to hold it.
Take him here.
Okay. 15 amp power lead in.
Hey, come here.
Right. And that's your circuit breaker out here.
Yeah,
They
that's
just,
a bloody good idea.
well, they used to be inside, but new regulations state they have to be in a certain position. They can't be covered. They can't be hidden. Outside is safe and easy for everyone. 15 amp.
Yeah.
Okay. Under here, you've got bare legs like me. 2 taps. If you ever need to drain your tanks.
Yeah, 1, 2.
1, 2. Tanks will go up and go down together. See this?
Yeah.
So they'll fill together and they'll empty together.
Yeah.
So just so you know, that's where your taps are. Up the front there, you just want to lay down a bit. See the big piece closest to us, the big T piece?
Yep.
That's a mixer. That has hot and cold going in.
Yep.
And warmish to hot coming out.
Yep.
See behind it further, there's that big blue thing.
Yep.
Further down, there's a blue tap.
Check what they're doing.
Right.
This one here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now right up in the front there.
Oh yeah, that one. Yeah.
And then there's a yellow handle tap.
Yep.
The
Just
yellow
there.
handle tap is your pressure relief for the hot water.
Pressure relief.
Water can drip out of that.
Yeah.
You hit the blue handle, water
Don't
pours
touch it.
out.
Okay.
You ever want to empty your hot water service, if you shut that blue tap off, no
That
cold,
one?
yeah, up there, no water can get into the hot water.
And that one just release a bit of pressure.
And that's,
yeah,
that releases itself, it's automatic.
Oh, it's automatic.
The mixer, you can actually see the blue cap on the end of it.
That's make it has how hot I want it.
Yeah, you can adjust it. That blue cap comes off.
This one here.
Yeah, and actually turns around. See the hexagonal in the back of the cap? The piece?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
The one very closest to us.
Oh, this one, yeah.
See, it's got a nut in the back of it.
Yeah,
It actually
yeah.
comes off, turns around and adjusts your water
Put your head.
for hot and cold. All
Hold
right?
up, take, stand up. Put your head, take. Put
You've
your
got
head.
it
Put your
adjusted
head.
at the moment.
It's factory set.
Factory set.
Some people like them hotter, some like them colder. All right? So it's usually pretty good.
I mean, you know, like,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
stinging hot.
No, that's right. So it actually makes your hot water last longer because it's mixing it.
Yeah.
Water. This is where you fill your tanks from.
Yeah.
Okay? There's a little hole there where water goes in, air comes out.
Yep.
Mud wasps can get in there and block that up. If you're trying to fill your water and it won't go, it keeps bubbling and spurting out, it should come out of that little hole, but it shouldn't come out of here.
Okay.
Get a little stick and just poke in there a little bit, no further than about an inch, because there's a mesh in there.
Yeah.
And you'll have pressure behind it. So as you poke around, whatever's in there will come flying out.
Yeah.
So it fills both tanks from there.
Yeah.
Close it. Now keep it locked. Young blokes do piddle in tanks.
I know.
All right, you know. Yeah, well,
Especially in outback.
yes. Keep it locked.
Yeah.
Your keys. The first key is your door key. The hexagonal black one locks all your lockers.
Yeah.
The next one is your picnic table key on the other side. The next one is your water cap key, the square silver one.
Yeah.
And the other little black one is for your outdoor shower.
Yep.
Okay?
Let's have a look at the outdoor shower.
Right here.
Yeah, nice.
I don't know if I've got the pump on. No, I haven't. Or maybe.
Hey!
She's running. I haven't got the pump
Taylor,
on at the
come here.
moment.
No worries.
Where is he?
He's there. Why, come here.
I'll just put the pump on for you.
Come here, look at the shower here.
Have a look. I'll show you on this later. Okay.
Come here, Tay. This way. Look at the shower here. Tay, here. Tay, look. Come here.
You think he was a young child?
Show me how hot water is.
Come here.
It's not hot at
Look
the
at the
moment.
shower.
Oh, it's not
Because I haven't heated it up. Oh, that's cold water.
Yeah. Pressure too.
Not hot and cold. Alright. Hold on. Hold on. Put that on there.
Yeah.
If you do, be very careful where you put it. Right, see that's all loose.
Just there will do.
You have wires running through here.
Yeah. Nah. Not
If-
worth the gamble.
If you do it, make sure you drill 4 little holes, put silicon in all the holes, silicon the whole back of this up, and then screw it on. If you get a water leak from something you've added, Concept will be very upset because you've damaged their caravan. Alright?
Won't be happening.
Just that key there. Okay? That there is the vent for your fridge when it's running on gas. You will have hot air coming out of that and it will be hot.
Yep.
Alright? That's your vent fridge.
Yep.
So it vents there and it vents through the roof.
Yep.
So you have a constant cycling of air. Don't run away. This is your jacking point.
All right. Yeah.
Okay, so that's where your jack goes on. Make sure you put the pin in and you wind it up.
Yeah.
Get yourself a little 4x3 block of pine or something.
Carry that with you. Yeah.
It just lifts the jack that little bit. You don't have to wind as far. That's water in and that's water out.
Water in.
So that's mains pressure
yeah,
in
of course.
and that's mains pressure out.
So that we need to
Oh.
buy.
You need to get a sullage hose.
Yep.
All right. Now,
You sell.
we do, but I'm out of them at the moment.
Oh yeah.
I can send one to you later, or you can buy them yourself.
I need one today.
Oh, okay. Because we've got one that actually screws into there. Because you've got a washing machine, that's actually too small.
I've got a hose there.
Yeah.
Got a hose there. All right. Caravan parks, they want you.
Yeah, they want you connected. I'm just
I've
going
got one
to
there.
water pressure. Right, so you hook onto the caravan park and you've got no pressure in the caravan. That sits under there. That's the valve.
Right. That's what
Okay.
we got. Yep.
Now, do you know how these come apart?
Just a look. Can I have a look at it?
Yeah. These hose fittings. Do you know about the John Guest hose fittings?
No.
All right, okay. Hold on that, real tight. Now pull. See, it won't come out, right?
Yep.
Push that ring in, now pull on it.
Yeah.
See the difference?
Yeah. How good is that?
Okay, so how they work, you pull that ring in, like just with your 2 fingers and the hose comes straight out.
Yep.
When it's under pressure, it won't come out.
Yep.
So what you need to do is get under there and disconnect it.
And then put it.
Take your hose, this valve out, there's 2 little clips over it. 2 spanners, one on here, one on here. See there's a break here?
Yeah.
And actually undo it.
And do it. And then.
Right, what can happen when you get to a caravan park, there can be a lizard or a spider up in the tap.
All right.
If you don't flush it first, you can get it, you can come down the tap, or even just sitting here, an earwig. One customer had an earwig go in there.
Yeah.
It blocks up there.
Yeah. You
What
can
that
see
is
that.
is a solid plate with all little holes
Yeah.
to reduce the pressure.
So what we need to do is
A Nylex fitting over that,
fitting.
and silicon one end up, or
Yeah.
a blanking cap. You can buy them.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Super cheap auto have them.
Yeah.
Or you just get a normal Nylex fitting and silicon the end up, right?
Yeah. That's
So what happens, if you listen,
Yeah. Yeah.
it's a one-way valve in there.
Yeah.
It can stick also. So if you've been storing your caravan for a while, that's under there, and you put water on it, won't work. Just get a hammer or a spanner and just tap it. It should loosen the valve up, then water will go through.
Yeah.
So once you got it off, take it apart, clean it, make sure everything's working. Before you put it back on the caravan, hook the hose onto it, make sure you got a really good flow of water.
Yeah.
Then just get under there again, hook it onto the hose,
Yeah.
and bolt it back up.
Good call. Yeah. Beautiful.
I take the time to show you that because that's one of my most common calls. Now people are ringing me and say, oh Pete, we couldn't get water in the van, we done what you said, we took it off, undone it, cleaned it, now we've got good water. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
It's one of those things.
Good on you, Pete.
Yeah,
Okay,
let's go.
that little white thing can screw out. We've got fittings that go in there, but I'm out of them at the moment.
Yeah.
I've run out and I haven't
come
got
on.
any delivered yet.
Stand up, Tay.
All right.
So that's why I keep one of these out. It's very important. Okay. Now, as you saw,
Okay.
that's all right.
More storage.
That's under your bed.
Yeah. Beautiful.
So you've got a door from that side, and if you look up there,
Yeah.
you've got a fair bit of storage up there.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna
Alright.
sleep there, Tay.
You want to go in? You will find little bits of this coming out in the caravan.
Yeah.
I get out what I can, but there are still little bits left from the build. Okay, so that closes. They turn, they push down, and then you make sure everything's locked. All right. So as I said, the funny shaped key, just in like that, lock. Okay. This is your job. The toilet.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, little blue handle there.
To release it up.
Lift
yeah.
that up. Pull it out. Right. And I've been splashing water around in there.
That's all right.
Okay. Now, what happens with these? When you push it in, that pushes back.
Yeah.
Right. And that is the part you see from the inside of the toilet.
Yeah.
So when you look in the toilet, you see that.
Yep.
When you're in the toilet, you flick the lever, that opens, doo-doos goes in, you press the button, you flush it,
You're gonna go
right,
there.
and then you close it again
So you can close up from the inside.
from inside.
That's what you
That-
say. Yep.
The lever inside hangs onto that.
Oh, right.
Now, if you leave it open for any reason, say the young one leaves it open, and you try to pull this out, it will not come out. Don't
Okay.
ever force it.
No.
You will break it.
Yeah.
All right. So now when it comes to emptying it, you have a handle, so you don't have to carry it, and you can wheel it along.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. When you
Hey.
get to your point, just flick your handle down, take that off, take your lid off.
Yeah.
Your lid is also a measuring cup, 120 millimeters, milliliters.
Of the.
Right.
Take these, don't.
Don't do that.
Of the solution.
So you can put 120 mil in there.
Then back in there.
You can pour it in there later. Or you can buy tablets. You can buy all different stuff. You've got one bottle in there to start it off, but you're
Yeah.
going to be in a caravan park, so you should be right.
Yeah.
But it's usually, I think, 120, 150 mil and about 2 litres of water to start the process off.
If we only used it once or twice, can we leave it in there for? A
Oh
couple
yeah,
of
yeah.
weeks?
With the chemical in, you can, usually. I don't know enough about the toilets. The instructions are all in there.
No worries.
Okay?
Yeah.
So you take that out, to get where you're going, you grab your container, hand under there, hand there, push that button in solid
All right. Yeah.
and empty it. That's wheeze.
Wee.
That's the toilet. Okay?
It's a bloody good idea.
That goes back on.
I need my hat. I'm burning.
Yeah, you got one? Go grab it, because
Go.
I can feel it.
Yeah.
Good afternoon.
Don't just leave it like that.
No,
just
make
make sure it locks back.
Yep.
Okay, you gonna help me? Come on, up.
Good boy, Tay.
Now turn it round
Excited.
like that, and now push down. That's it.
Good
Well
job.
done.
Good job.
Well done. And then lock it.
Very nice.
Now I don't want you coming out saying those colours are horrible, because
Hollywood man.
we will kick you.
Hollywood man, so I like that.
Collingwood, you can leave now.
Hey, mate.
No worries, guys. I'll see you soon. Little PowerPoint, right? Just normal 10 amp. Picnic table. Very important
Tay.
that you don't travel with this unlocked.
Yes.
See how the locks are up and down?
Yeah.
That's locked, and I can't open it.
Yep.
So the little round silver key. Now, even though that's unlocked, see how it's still sitting there?
Yeah.
But pull it down. See what happens?
Yeah.
That comes open when you're driving, and you hit something here, it will rip the whole side of your caravan
Oh
out.
shit.
Yes, it can do a lot of damage.
Yeah.
All right, so sits down like that. A couple of glasses of beer, wine, a little cooker. You've got power here, a kettle.
Yeah.
All right, but no more than 20 kilos. All right. So when you close it, now when you're doing your caravan check, look at your locks
Yeah.
to see if they're up and down. You can let go. See how it just sits there, and just give it a flick if you're not sure.
Yeah.
Because once it's locked, even if it's open and they're up like that, you can see it's not locked, right? So the safe thing is, look at your locks,
Yeah.
Up. Yeah.
make sure they are up and
Good
down.
call,
Yeah.
Pete.
Okay? Now, I didn't show you on the other side, wheels and tyres.
Yep.
Warning, check wheel nuts and tyre pressures regularly.
Yep.
Wheel nuts on caravans will come loose. Not maybe, they will. Because the wheels don't turn, they're solid.
Yep.
So when you're turning and twisting your caravan and moving, you've got a lot of pressure on the wheels
Okay,
and you're
check it.
rolling forward and
That
back.
makes
It can crack the nuts and they can come loose.
Yep.
Check them on a regular basis. Bless you. Tyre pressures, we have you at 45.
Yep.
When they get hot, they're going to come up to 50.
Yep.
Some people pump them up to 40, like to travel at 45. You're towing, you'll feel it, find your own tyre pressure. That's
45's.
so 45 is where you will start you off with.
Yep.
If you ever end up on a badly corrugated road, don't hesitate to drop them down.
Yep.
Maybe 25, 30.
Yep.
Get a lot of cushioning in your tyres and take it slow. You will
Yep.
destroy your caravan on
Yep.
corrugations.
Of course.
And
So-
it can happen, you can get detoured, roads can wash out. So be aware of that. There's 3 greasing points here. One there,
Yep.
one there, and one up behind the tyre here.
Yep.
That's the only greasing on the
It's
suspension.
It's a regular.
All right. It doesn't hurt every couple of months just to squirt a bit of grease in, but the one at the back's a bit hard to get to. You might need a right angle grease bit, or you just take the wheel off quick.
Yep.
But it pays to just keep the grease moving in them
Yeah.
so they don't get hard.
That's
But
good.
Danny will tell you, the first service is in 6 months or 5,000 Ks, and then 12 months every after.
What a service. Where do I get it serviced?
Any reputable caravan that's in the job of servicing caravans.
Yeah.
Not a mechanic, not Joe Blogg's backyard.
Yeah.
It has to be someone that's in the job of servicing caravans.
Yeah.
All right?
Is there one in the valley that you know?
Where in? Oh, there's Warrigal RVs. They are very good.
Yeah.
They are very good over there. You just have to Google it.
Yeah.
Pop into Ian Grants and ask them where they get them done.
I won't go there.
Why not? Didn't like?
No.
No, that's okay.
No, they just didn't.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I don't.
They fucked me around.
I don't. Oh, I think that was you told me. Yeah, I don't gossip or anything.
No, no.
You know, just curious.
They know. They know where they fucked up.
Your door, to open the flywire door, the handle just goes up like that, and that's your main door.
Yeah.
That's got your strength and your security.
Yeah.
This is just a skin.
Yeah.
So make sure it's locked back because it's not very thick
Yeah.
and it can bend on the corners.
Right, babe. It's very important. I don't care what you're saying.
Yeah, okay. When your door's locked, this little button's in like that.
Yeah.
So when you're inside, just push down. And
Yeah.
the door's locked, lift it up and it's unlocked.
Yeah.
If for any reason you do that and slam it shut and your keys are inside, you're in big trouble.
Exactly.
Right? So don't lock it like I just did. That's a no-no.
Yeah.
Okay? And that just pushes together like that.
How many door keys we get?
You get 2 sets.
2 sets.
There's one set on your paperwork inside and I've got the other one out here now.
Hey.
Alright? You have a gas bayonet. Now remember, it is a bayonet fitting, not a screw fitting.
So one of those.
So it goes click, click, and that's it. So you have to buy a special hose for your
Yeah.
barbecue. Get one that's at least 3 metres long. You don't want your barbecue right up against the
So I
caravan.
connect that. I can use with barbecue.
Yeah, have it out here somewhere on a little table, away from your caravan.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you want it raining and want it's close, you
Get
can
a 2
move
meter.
it.
Get a 2 meter.
All right, 2 to 3 metre, you can get a 5 metre.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay? With the bayonet, there is a tap just under here. I've currently got it off, just here. See that?
Yeah, it's off. Yeah.
Inline is on. That's on. Across is off.
Yeah.
With any of the gas taps, across the line is off. Inline is on.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Makes sense.
And that's there. So that cover sits on there just to protect it.
Hey.
That rattles, winds up against that, and it'll stop rattling. Yeah, you got to wind it forward. That's why I kept the drawer around the other side.
Yeah.
Hey.
And they can just go up against the bolts here.
Yeah.
All right. See, that's tight.
Yeah.
And that's tight.
Yeah.
Okay, as you can see, it just stops a lot of the rattling, a lot of the noise.
Yeah.
Put it back. This way, come here.
There's your other jacking point on this side.
Yeah.
Nice and tight. Okay. You want to try? No, bad. Push the clips down.
Yeah.
This comes out.
You hide there, say.
Right.
Beautiful.
Okay. Now when you push it in, it will stop there.
Yeah.
Push your clips down again till it moves.
Where would you put your generator in there, wouldn't you?
In there or in your...
Yeah, the back one. Yeah.
Okay, there is a process.
I'm just going to take this one back.
Yeah.
Separate.
Shouldn't have shown him that, sorry.
Nah, but you can't have that anymore.
No more tape.
Okay.
I'll put it back in the tractor.
Because it's going to flat the battery and he needs it, yeah? The man needs it.
The process of the awning. 1. Undo the black handle at the bottom. Unscrew that. Take that off. You do the other end for me, Charlie? Yeah, that one. That one's a bit different, so do the other end. Keep going.
Go the other side then.
Keep going. That end, okay? Undo that. Flip that out. Okay?
Yeah, wait first.
So you do that when...
There's nothing here,
No,
yeah?
when that will be up there like that, right, when you're travelling.
Okay.
So you come along, you undo that, and you drop that down.
Yep.
Okay? Then you grab this pole, this hook here, there is only one at one end.
Yep.
You pull that hook down.
Yep.
Then you come along to here, you get your middle strap,
Ah, okay.
and you pull till it's down here.
Yep.
Now you can put that down there.
Yep.
Then you pull it down, like that.
Beautiful. Yep.
Okay, now if you come up this end,
This way, come here.
okay, I'll go on the inside. You want to come around here. There's a groove here.
Yep.
It's the groove that this slides in.
Yep.
That groove must be in line with that bolt. Now see, I've wound it too far.
Okay, so we've got to go.
Yeah, now I want you to push on that a little bit. Now feel how tight it is?
Yeah, so you're going to hold it.
No. Push down on that,
Yep.
and now push on the clip. Feel the difference?
Yeah.
Now let it back to wherever you want. Let's keep going. Okay, that's fine. Now see, we're back there.
Yep.
So now just click,
Yep.
click.
So it's got to be in line there,
Yeah.
Dave. You showing that?
Yeah.
Come here for a minute.
So we'll go through it again. Alright. Okay. You want to get that?
Cool, can I ring you back? Top. Right, top one. Yep.
Wait
Yeah,
first.
keep everything at the top. You keep everything at the top. Alright, go back.
Now there's two ways. The next thing you do, you don't ever grab it here, because this slides up there and will hurt your hand.
Yep.
A flat hand, you push that up, and it goes up behind that plastic clip in there,
Get it clips.
and it clips in there,
Yep.
and tighten that. You want to do the other end for me, so you sort of get
Come here.
used to it?
We're gonna check that if it will make it. Come on.
That's it. Tighten that. Now there's two ways of using your awning. You're going to grab this little handle here. No, it's your end.
Yep.
Right, and we're just going to slide up and let go of the handle. Keep going a bit more if you want. Keep it level. That's it.
Yeah.
You can use it like that,
Yeah.
just for a little short period of time. You're staying here, you're not travelling. Watch him with that, he might scratch the caravan.
Don't do that.
All right. You can use like, but be aware of wind.
Yes.
If wind grabs it, it's fairly solid, but it can damage it.
But we've got the middle one as a support.
Well, that's when it's the other way.
Oh, the other
So
one.
Don't scratch the caravan.
Right.
You want to hop back up there? No, I don't want him to hit the caravan with
Yeah.
it, that's all.
Don't touch that.
All right. Now, if you look inside here, you see a red sticker.
Yep.
Don't you do it, but watch this. Don't ever go up like that. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
The water will actually flow backwards. The second thing is, if it's like this and it starts raining, just lift one side. See how it's now on an angle?
Yeah.
Your rain will run off. It won't pool in the centre.
Leave like this.
If you're leaving it like this and it rains,
Yeah.
you can just do one side and it will run off.
Right.
Okay, so we're like that. So now hold it here, grab your handle, and we'll just slide, not at the bottom like that, always flat, and just slide it back down. Now there's a clip. You want to film Charlie's end? There's a clip there.
Yeah.
Push on that clip and just pull the whole arm out.
Yeah.
And come with me.
So we need two of them.
No, you can do one at a time. I will run through it a few times off film, just to show you, right? Now, it's loose.
Yeah.
Put one foot behind the leg, one hand flat up there, and loosen that little black handle and just pull out. That's it.
Yeah.
And tighten. It's now tighter.
Yeah.
You have a strap here. You can tie that strap down to a peg in the middle.
Yeah.
Now, sorry, I'll get you to move a little bit.
This way, this way, this way.
Now, in here is a pin.
Yeah.
Pin comes out, goes back in.
Yeah.
This part here, you'll see the hole.
Yeah.
Right, this one's loose.
Yeah.
It goes in there.
Yeah.
All right, tighten that.
Yeah.
That gives you a little bit of support.
Yeah.
Secondly, loosen this. Now, if I push on this,
That gives you a leg.
right, now, if I let that arm go, bang.
Yeah.
So be very careful, bring it down, lift it just ever so slightly and tighten it.
Gives you another leg.
It gives you centre support because this is so long, it can sag a bit.
How long is this?
I think it's
I'm going to buy.
5 metres, we can measure it for you.
Now, I want to buy one of those
Privacy screens,
yeah.
just slide straight in that groove.
in that group there.
In that groove there, that's the annex groove.
Yeah.
Okay, that's where your annex would slide in, that's where this slides.
So that means if I slide it, I can go.
Yeah, and you can angle it out. It'll go in there, you can angle it out here if you want,
Yeah.
and peg it down, or you can angle it down straight.
Yeah. I think you sell them here too. That privacy.
Oh, we've got a couple, but they're the wrong sizes. We just inherited them.
Yeah.
Okay, so you have a centre support,
Yeah.
all right? So when you pack it up, loosen that. Bring that up. Now, if you might need a little step or something, but see the two pieces sticking out here?
Yeah.
See, here and here?
They've got to get back in that groove.
In that groove. Like that, down.
Yeah.
Lock that one so it can't slide out.
Yeah.
Loosen that one.
So that one comes out. Everything's slow.
That goes back in there. See the hole through there and the hole there?
Not yet, sir. Don't touch.
Line it up.
Don't touch first. Not yet.
And that pegs in there. See, it comes through and there's a little ball on it.
Oh, it's a ball on it. So you
Okay. You don't have to push it in. It does push in on its own, but it won't pull out. It won't come out on its own. It has to be pulled out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Move.
This strap,
Back to end.
put to this end. Okay, you're going to go there for me.
Move now.
Now see this little grey piece here. When you're using it, it'll be in like that. Push it down.
Yeah.
Right, so before you do it, push that back up to me. Grab the arm. You leave yours for a minute. I'll show you can do it one at a time. Put that there. Right?
Yep.
Then you can walk up the other end and do yours. So you can do one at a time. Push it against the clip.
It's the same as our old one.
Okay. Undo the black handle. To me. That's it. Push down on the little grey clip. Do we need to hold anything? No, you can let go. And just let that come across. Now watch, see where your hand was then?
Yeah.
And just let it come down. Alright, then you come up this end. You want to get closer? Now, as I said, there's pressure on that clip. I'm
Yep.
going to stand this side.
Yep.
So to get the pressure off, if I just pull down a little bit, see it move?
Yep.
See how easy that is?
Yep.
When it's got pressure on,
No way, yeah.
it can, but it's very hard and it will hurt you. So at the moment, I've got all the pressure in my hand now.
Yep.
Just walk along to the middle. Now this part's important. I'm going to wind this up in a straight line and see what happens. far that's hanging down?
Yeah, it's not.
You angle it when you wind it up and it can wind tighter.
Yeah.
Now this part's important. When you're travelling, this needs to be up solid.
Yeah.
So what you do, this little clip slides up and
Yeah.
the handle comes down.
Right.
Then you push that up so it's firm
Yep.
and lock it.
Yep.
Then you just gently push on that handle
And that gives you the pressure.
and lock that down, and that puts enough pressure on that to hold it really, really well. Okay?
Yeah. So this one, what you're saying here,
Yes.
it's a little bit too.
Yeah,
loose.
that'll bash against your caravan while you're
Yeah.
driving.
So what we do there?
Okay, so to undo it, unlock, that'll come down,
Yep.
push that up, pull that down, or you can leave it there because it's all the way down now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, and also when you're locking up, come here,
Yeah.
these are two pieces. See that won't go in?
Yeah.
Squeeze them together.
Yep.
Lock, unlock.
Unlock. Yeah.
Very important that you do that at each end and the middle.
Yeah.
Okay? So we're going to wind it down again. So we squeeze together, unlock, unlock.
Yep.
Then we unlock this one, pull it down.
You're gonna unlock again. Come here, come here, come here.
Right, then we unlock this one, unlock that one. Then we get our stick,
Wait.
bring the hook down,
Yep.
grab our strap. Right, that can go there. And then we're back to here.
Yep.
Okay?
So why was that loose? Do it
Now
again.
it wasn't look. This time, when I roll it up, I'm going to angle it. See that?
This side. Yeah.
It doesn't matter if it's this side or the other side. So I'm going to angle it a bit. Now this is pure guesswork.
Yeah.
I'm going to angle it again. Now it's up there. So it's just a matter of angling it slightly to get it to tuck up there. Lift
Wait,
that.
first,
No, lift this little piece, pull your handle down, it's already lifted. Pull your handle down, then back as firm as you can, lock that up. Then stand this side so she can still see. Right. That, and then clip your little handle down, that little slide bit down. That's it. Now lock the other end to your left.
wait first, wait.
That's it. Go up to the other arm. Squeeze them together. That's it. Lock. Tighten your handle. Down to the other end.
This is straightforward, but it's still.
You need to practice it a little bit.
Need to practice it.
Squeeze it together first, lock it, and then lock that.
Yeah.
Now, if you travel to Queensland, they like to see a Velcro strap around here.
Yeah. Like.
Okay?
I,
It's just an extra
You
precaution.
go in the
So-
office. Go there.
Okay?
Huh?
Toilet's down there. Do you want to go?
No.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No. Okay.
Do so.
Not Velcro straps.
Yeah.
And that centerpiece must be in.
Yeah. It's already up.
That's up, and it's up now.
It's up because
Yeah.
it's up anyway.
Yeah.
Because it's got to go up.
There is another way of doing it. I can show you one, but what I do to get it, I put a hand there, hand there. Okay. You have no support whatsoever.
You're just going to have to.
Come here. Not that one, not that one. This one. Come here.
Oh, sorry, yeah.
Down there.
Alright.
Good boy.
Now, pull it down. Sorry, what's your name again?
Sherry.
Sherry. Sorry, Sherry, that big. Alright, so what I'm going to do, I'm just going to open it again. Okay, all good? Good. There's your solar panel just sitting there above the door.
Yeah.
Alright. And your step naturally just does that. Okay.
Come on out, let's go up there.
Inside.
Come, take.
Under the bed, you can go in the front locker. If it's,
Yeah.
actually won't go in there, so that can just go in under the
We're
bed.
going to keep the box for you.
Sorry?
We're going to keep the box.
Yeah, I'll see if I've got a 24 here.
Yeah.
Alright. There should have been one because it was on the paperwork.
Yeah.
Alright. Put that up in the shade. Okay, I normally start at the business end.
Yep.
Alright. Shower.
Yep.
Shower head on the ground when you're travelling.
Yep.
Because if it bounces out of here and falls, it can
Bang.
break the...
Yeah.
Some people put a
Get it
Velcro
down.
strap around, but otherwise... And normally you've got a shower mat.
Yeah.
Most people wrap the head in the mat and put
Yeah.
it back in there, or wrap it in a towel or an old sock
Yeah.
over it. Okay? You have your fan, just press the button and then turn the handle.
Yeah.
Make sure it's open a little bit, otherwise the fan won't work.
Yeah.
You listen to the motor,
Yeah, it
start struggling.
Yeah.
Okay? Door is magnetic top to bottom. There's a fair bit of pressure on it.
Yes.
Okay? You want to pop around, Sherry? Same with this fan here. Press the button. Okay. That was working.
Do you have to have the roof on?
No. There we go. Keep an eye on that switch for me.
Yeah, it's a bit dodgy, isn't it?
Yeah.
All right, we know about that.
No, it's alright now.
Probably needs a bit of
CRC in it. Squirt.
yeah, just to squirt and or just to use it.
Okay. See how it goes. If it plays up too much,
You know about it.
we know about it. So yeah, lid up again. Okay, you've got a cupboard up here with
Toilet
just
roll.
stuff. Your toilet. Okay, as I said, when you lift the lid, that black piece you see in there is the
Yeah.
top of the cassette.
Yep.
Yeah.
So you lift your lid, your lever is under here. Click your lever, do your doo-doos, press your button at the back, it'll flash, okay, and just close your lever again and you won't get any smells coming up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Down here's a little green
Tells you if
thing.
it's straw.
When that starts going red, it's filling. Till it fills complete with red, then you know your cassette's full.
And that toilet turns, isn't it?
And that toilet turns. So you can sit there on the angle, goes right round in a full like that.
Yeah.
Okay? And spins right around like that. So if you want a bit more room in here, you can do that.
Yeah.
Just gives you that little bit more room.
Yeah.
Okay? And there's one of those little
Yeah.
pieces I was talking about.
Okay.
Okay, you got two light switches here, your lights, one for the shower, one for that.
That's off solar now, obviously.
Yeah, that's your first bottle of chemical.
Just
That's one mix.
Yeah.
So basically you put that in with a couple of litres of water and that starts you off.
yeah.
Okay, you can keep that bottle and just refill it,
Yeah.
or you can just
Can you
use a
take
measuring
the
cup, or you can buy the
tablets?
tablets, whatever.
Yeah.
There's your plug.
Yeah.
Alright,
It's
and
locked, I said. It's locked. You cannot open
you
that.
have your cupboard there.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, so happy with that?
Very happy. These are all,
It's working fine
Don't
now.
go there.
yeah.
That's for your two DVD players.
Yeah, so that's all.
Read them, I don't know much about them. I know you turn it on at the front here.
Yep.
There's a button here, turn it on. Pull your screen down, there's still the protectors on. See DVD, video,
Yeah.
DVD slots on the side.
Yeah.
Just play around with them.
Yeah. That's right. That's simple.
Okay. And I can't remember how to turn it off.
I can't see.
Yeah.
Just wait, and then just press it once.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Button down. So anyway, all the controls are there. Controls and books and a DVD
Yep.
to help you. And your headphones are in the cupboard up there.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm just going to close the shower door. Because in here we have a washing machine.
Yeah.
Now I don't know if you want to
Shrink.
have a look in there. Your tap is on the side here. Open your tap. Your door will be closed like that. Open your door. This basket comes out. The purpose of this basket is to stop this drum moving when you're driving. So it must be in when you're travelling.
Have a look back.
Okay? Your controls are all at the front here. Power on, water level high or low, and your processors. You can see it all in there. When you're finished with it, it's up to you, but I just turn the tap off.
Yeah.
Just to make it a bit safer. Okay? Look at your instructions and there's the lid there. So that just closes. That goes on there. And the power point's just up the back here for the washing machine. Okay?
Okay.
I have run a cycle through it to make sure it's all okay.
Beautiful.
Your bifold door closes like that.
Yeah.
Now you see me, now you don't. And clips back. Okay?
Too good.
Your fridge.
Yep.
Okay. I don't know if you want to... I'll sneak. No, I can't really sneak that side because of the...
Shall I need my glasses?
Not really. You can see all this, can't you? Okay. Fridge on. Now we're currently running on solar.
Yep.
The fridge will only run off electricity, will run off gas, or will run off the battery of the car.
Why is it on solar?
It's not on solar. It's on gas
It's on gas.
at the moment, so it's firing up on gas.
Yep.
And going to work off the gas.
So that's all I got to press.
Yeah, so when you turn it on, right, when you turn it on,
Yep.
right, it's looking for gas now.
Yeah, okay.
It's looking for 240 volts now,
Yep.
but it's not going to work
Why?
because we're not plugged into power.
So
Okay.
if not work, it will ding, ding.
Yeah, hear it beeping?
Yeah.
A red light flashing here.
Yeah.
If I put it on battery,
It's going to do the same.
it's going to do the same because we're not connected to your car.
Yep.
I put it on gas, it's gone quiet,
Okay.
Yeah.
which means it's firing up on gas.
Yeah.
Okay?
But we can't drive on gas.
No, no.
That's
You don't want
normal.
gas cylinders on when you're driving.
No.
Okay.
But that's what I just.
Yeah. Just they just sit there
All right.
just to stop stuff sliding a little bit. Okay?
Okay. So when we hook the car up, then we'll try.
Well, when we hook the car up, we'll try the battery.
Well, we can drive with the battery, so
You can drive with the battery on. It keeps your fridge cold.
not real excessive cold, but it,
Oh, it keeps it normal temperature. Whatever, as long as
Yeah.
your car's running. Now, just be
Beautiful.
warned. If you pull up at a supermarket and you're plugged into your car, and your car hasn't got a built-in shut-off solenoid, it will keep running off your car battery and flatten it while you're in shopping.
dual batteries.
Yeah, even with dual batteries. I don't know if you,
Oh,
how
right.
you, I don't know how yours runs,
Sets up. Yeah. Okay.
but some of them got a shut-off solenoid. So if the battery starts getting drained, it shuts
Yeah,
all the
we didn't
power
have
off
water.
and saves the battery. So just be aware of that.
Probably turn it off and put it on gas.
If you're at only half an hour at the supermarket, just unplug it or come in and turn
This
it
way
off.
now.
Yeah.
All right.
This way.
Now, if you look here, see how these doors are open?
Yep.
That's for when you're storing your caravan.
Yep.
Now, Sherry, you might want to come nice and close here. In here, you see this is out. You push this little button in. See how that clips in?
Yep. And that's
The door will now, as a normal fridge. When you're storing your caravan, push that button and that comes out and it keeps your doors open.
beautiful.
So you can't get mold in your fridge. It keeps them open. So for now, close it, and your fridge is now closed for travelling and for use.
It's beautiful.
All right. Another cupboard up there.
Yep.
Cupboard under here. Okay. Bit of room with the wheel arches. Okay, this is your cooktop. There's two safety components in this. Behind here is a little clicking switch. You can hear that clicking.
Yep.
If you close that, it turns the power off to that.
Okay.
There's another little button if you want to come a bit closer. There's a little button here. When this pushes on that, it shuts the gas off.
Beautiful.
Okay, you need to get that? No? Okay, so to turn it on, just push the button in, turn it, hit your igniter over here,
Yeah.
hold it in for a minute,
Yeah.
there's your gas on. To demonstrate, I'll push this button down and you watch the gas go off
Yeah.
Yeah.
instantly.
Yeah. Good stuff.
Now, when I let it go, the gas is going to come back on.
Oh.
Hear it running? Listen. It's already off. There's a little heater element there. If it doesn't get heat, it shuts the gas off.
Oh, that's brilliant.
So even if your gas blows out from the wind, it cannot gas you out.
Yeah.
If there's no heat, the gas will shut off. Okay? So your front controls for the hot plate there, then you've got your grill, which is in there,
Yeah.
and you've got flame, and your oven.
Yeah.
Your igniter's over here. Okay? With your oven,
Then you see.
there's your two trays there. Alright, a piece of wire, a grill tray and an oven tray. When you're travelling, the handle can sort of sit like that. Just sits there a little bit and it just holds things in a little bit. Okay? Under here is your pump
Yeah.
and also two gas shut-off valves.
Yeah.
One's for the fridge, one's for the gas oven and
Yeah.
hot plate. So if you have any trouble with a gas leak, you can shut your gas off here.
Yeah. Which
Okay.
is normal.
which is normal, and there's your pump.
Yep.
Pumps can be a little bit noisy, that's what they are. If it ever really irritates you enough, just buy a new pump that's quieter. Alright, they just are what they are. Okay?
Check one.
That's a 3-stage pump, you can buy a 4-stage.
Yeah.
So when you're travelling, that down.
Oh yeah, there's your water filter.
Yeah, now with this cupboard here, this is glass under this lid.
Yep.
People have put bottles in here, they've opened that, and stuff has rolled and crashed on here and broken it. After you've been travelling, open the cupboard slowly for the first time. Put a hand there and make sure nothing's rolled up against the door.
Yep.
Anti-slip mats in there.
Already, yeah.
Some people put a little rail across here,
Yes.
so stuff can't roll. It's up to you.
That's what I'll be doing.
Alright, so you got all your cupboards.
Yeah.
Alright, power point for the microwaves in there.
So microwave don't work.
Only on 240 volt.
240 volt.
Okay.
That's feasible.
In there, you've got that. I don't know why that's there. You
So we're going to buy a filter for that at some stage?
For that, yes. It's a Pertec. I think it's a GC50.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter where you are in Australia. If you Google Pertec GC50,
Get one. I think you can change them after a year.
some say 6 months, some say a year, whatever. But the thing is with that is once you type it in and type in your postcode, it will tell you the nearest available dealer to buy one from.
Now, is that connected to that only?
It's connected to that only. Sorry, there's your pump.
Yeah.
That's cold. Your hot water will always be less pressure, just the way the system is. Alright?
Now, where's hot water source?
In under that corner. We'll get to there.
Okay.
So,
I just thought it'd be here.
yeah, no, because then you lose cupboard space. It's in under the cupboard, under that corner.
Yeah.
With your radio, turn your radio on with the power button.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. Bass, treble.
So we can put DVD to watch a DVD in there.
Yes. Okay. Just wait for it.
Melbourne's easy place to relax.
Alright. Up the top corner here, there's a little black button. When you press that, there's your DVD and CD player.
Yeah.
There's your eject button. So you slide a DVD in, you shut it, and then it will play through the television.
Beautiful.
Okay? When you're travelling, you've got an AMS button here, automatic music search. So as you travel, you keep losing radio stations. So you can do an automatic search there. You've got band,
Yeah.
FM2, FM3, then you got MW1, MW2, which is AM.
Yeah.
Okay? So you just learn to use that. Alright? And then power off.
Yep.
Sorry.
You're right.
Microwave's pretty standard.
Yeah.
I have your microwave plate wrapped up for safety. Some people wrap it in a towel. It's best not to leave it there. It's glass. It can bounce around a lot.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it can. No one's ever had one break, but I don't want you to be the first.
Yeah.
Okay?
That's fair. Cool.
So you got all your drawers.
Yep.
That's to get your water filter off.
Yep.
Slides up. That's a spare hubcap.
Yep.
And that's our tally control. There's a couple of spare keys for your lockers because they are a very soft steel key and they can break.
Yep.
If it does ever break, just get a needle. 2 needles, push the lock in and work it out. Alright. There we go. And there's 2 little Allen keys in there. They're for your taps.
Yep.
These little things pop out and you can loosen your taps.
Yep.
And a spare hubcap.
Candy Kitchens to sample our delicious product. Look, fella, I'm a little busy.
Alright.
We're gonna buy. You wait.
So, as you see, your tally's working. Right, to move around to there. This little button here, if that's off,
Okay.
you get no TV signal. It shuts the control, it shuts all the signal down.
Yep.
So make sure that little green light's on and the button's in.
Yep.
Okay?
Okay.
Secondly, you've got your power cable here, which is 12
There you
volt.
go.
Yep.
When you're using the DVD, you only need the yellow plug. You don't need them.
Okay.
Because the DVD plays through the radio's hooked to your roof speakers.
Yep.
But the television only plays through the television.
Yep. Fair.
Alright? Now when you're disconnecting the television,
You can't travel with the TV.
it's best not to. You
Yeah.
can. We travel from here to Geelong and we've never had any trouble.
Yep.
But for the purpose of safety, take it off.
Yep.
People have been reefing on this cable and actually breaking this. It won't be covered under warranty.
Yeah.
So just make sure you take it off gently and put it on gently.
Yeah.
All right? Don't just reef it sideways, it will break.
Very
Okay?
cool. Very cool.
So that's just something to be aware of. They replaced the first couple and then they said, look, we can't keep replacing because people are being rough with them.
Yeah.
So just be gentle.
Yeah.
All right? Now, the driving cupboard. This here is your water gauge. That tells you how much water is in your tanks. They're
So
full.
Yeah.
This little black cover clips off and there's a little battery in behind here.
Oh, yes.
I think it's an A26. It's a half AAA.
Yes, I know the one.
Okay. Eventually when you press that, nothing will show up. Take the cover off and put a new battery in. Your pump control. Always trouble with your pump off.
Okay.
If a hose pops or a hose breaks or you get a hole in a hose, it'll pump all your water out.
Yep.
This here is your hot water control switch for gas only.
Yep.
So we've got the cover on. So what? You'll hear a click. Hear that click?
Yep.
That's coming on to 70 degrees.
Yep.
If I click it up, it's coming on to 60 degrees. So you can run it hot or not so hot.
Yep.
60 is going to use less gas.
Yep.
All right. Now, if you watch what happens here, you need to see this. Right. So just keep watching. You can see from further back.
Oh, yeah.
See
light.
the red light comes
Yeah.
on? The red light's on. It's not working.
Right.
People have rung me 12 months, 6 months later for the first time, and they said, "Oh, the red light's on, but we've got no hot water." That means it hasn't fired up. Something's wrong.
Yep.
In this case, we've got the cover on outside.
Ah, yes.
So if you're not sure, quickly open your window, look down, you'll see the cover.
Yeah.
Want to get that quick?
Rob's important. All right. Hit me.
So as I said, the red lights come on.
Yep.
So the red lights come on and there's covers on. Go outside, take your cover off, but the fumes will still be in there. So
Yeah.
just get down and blow all the fumes out.
Yep.
Come back in and turn it on again.
Yep.
It'll click. If the fumes are out and it's clear and everything else is okay, it'll light up.
Okay.
It's going to come on again because we've still got the fumes in there, see?
Yeah.
There's other thing that can happen is you haven't turned your gas cylinders on at the front. Simple.
Yeah.
The third thing that can happen is if there's a wind and it's blowing straight onto the side of the caravan, it can actually blow all the fumes back in and stop your hot water from coming on.
Yeah.
The fourth one is something's wrong in the unit itself or in the control panel, or there's something broken.
Yeah.
If you ever have any trouble, just ring. I'll talk you through it.
Okay. So that's the reason it hasn't come on.
It's because the cover's on at the moment. We know that. I know it does work. I've boiled water, but the fumes will still be in there. So if you went camping tomorrow, took the cover off and tried to light it, it wouldn't light. You still have to blow the fumes out because they do stay in there for quite a while until they break up.
You blow away from the area.
Oh, you just blow in the exhaust and just blow fresh air in there.
Yeah,
It'll go in and out. It'll
Yeah.
clean it up.
Yeah.
All right. They're all your fuses, right through for all different parts of the van.
Yeah. Can you spare one?
This is your solar control unit.
Yeah.
So at
This
the
is one I
moment,
don't understand.
okay. Just want to hit the light switches for me, please. Right, you see all the lights are on at the moment.
Yep.
If I press this button, everything's off.
Yep.
Simple as that. See what that's reading?
13 point.
Yeah, it went up to 14.
Yeah.
The battery is actually, it's showing that it's charging the battery
Yeah.
at the moment. So,
How do you know that?
okay, I'll show you in a sec. Press this button, this is your menu. Sun to battery 0. Battery to power 0. Right? When I turn everything on, take a minute to read. .3 amps are coming in from the sun to the battery, see that?
Yeah.
2.4 amps are going out from the battery to the lights. So there's 3.3 coming in, 2.4 coming out, which means whatever's left is charging your battery,
Which is good.
which is keeping the battery topped up. So that's your on-off button. You might want to get a little stick and go on-off,
Yeah.
and that's your menu button. 3.3 amps is coming in from the sun, see that? Sun
Yeah.
to battery. And 2.4 is coming out.
That's good, isn't it?
Okay?
Yeah, that's good.
So that's basically how you use it. So when you're travelling, if this is off, your fridge won't run.
Okay, so you can have it on.
Yeah, so if you try to turn your fridge on now, it won't come on.
Yeah.
Right, even on battery off the car. You need your 12-volt system on
Yeah.
to give it, so make sure your lights are off. So if you turn your lights off now,
Should go at the 14 point something.
yeah, that's the boosting, that's the charging. It says, oh, hang on, I've already got enough in there, I don't need to. But if we go here now, it doesn't need to do any charging.
No.
Because nothing's coming out and the battery's full.
Yeah.
You see how it read itself? Oh, he's using power, I need to put power in.
Yeah.
It doesn't charge unnecessarily.
It's good.
All right? So that's just your menu there.
Yeah.
Okay? And like I said, you'll see that boost up. When your battery's getting down a bit, it'll go up to 14.6, 14.7. It'll boost your battery, and
So
then it'll float at 13.5.
So if we're on 240 volt now,
Yeah?
leave it like the way it is.
No, if you're on 240 volt now, you'll only be able to use your air conditioner, and your fridge, and your microwave and washing machine. You still need that on to use all your lights.
Okay, make
Yes,
one.
that's what I meant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So when do we leave it off? When,
only when you're in storage,
in
basically. Okay?
Cookie. Yeah.
Make one.
Without the wheels, $2,000. All right.
Wait first. Wait.
As is where it sits, and you know it's repairable right off. You know that. Cheers, mate. No, Neil. He can do it for you. Work out a deal for you. Right. See you, Cookie. Bye.
The best way to tell if your power's on or off is watch this light here. Off,
Yeah.
on. Okay, simple as that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You've got a little red light there and a little green light there, so even if that one's off, and you can hear something beeping down there. Hear that?
Yeah.
Okay, so that on like that, plug your 240 in, your 240 will be feeding your battery anyway, charging, and everything will work.
Yeah.
If you don't want any lights
So
already,
the green light you're saying is off.
that's right, it's off.
Oh yeah, because you
I turned it off.
Yeah.
So you've still got your red light there.
Yeah,
You've
yeah.
got two, all right?
Yeah.
So the 12 volts on now.
Yeah.
So for your trip home, you're not running your tally, you're not running anything else. We'll leave it off.
Yeah.
All right? So in here, water gauges, pump switch, gas
Yes.
hot water switch, fuses, and solar control unit.
Yep.
Okay? Up here's our TV aerial.
Yep.
Now, it can wind up and down,
Yeah.
okay? But this piece here, see how it moves down?
Yeah.
Now what, see how it turns?
Yep.
You can turn your antenna to get the best signal.
Ah, yes.
So when you get to a caravan park, have a look how everybody's antennas are facing. But when you wind the antenna down, there's a point here. And there's a point here on the roof.
Yeah. Go to the points
The 2 points must be together
to work.
to wind your antenna down, so your antenna winds flat on the roof.
Yep.
If you have it sideways, it can stick out the side of your caravan.
Yeah.
Or it can hit your
Yeah.
patch here. So to wind it down, you just wind. When it stops, your hand will just flick off.
Yep.
Bring it up, opposite way, wind. When it's finished, it'll just flick off.
Yeah.
It does say up and down in here as well
Yeah.
on the sticker.
Yeah.
There's a little grub screw in the end here, that can come loose. The handle, this little silver spring, and this piece can be on the floor.
Yeah.
One of the Allen keys in the drawer fits it. Put this, because it's lined up with the arrows, put that back on, put your spring on, push the handle on, tighten your Allen keys, grub screw, and it'll all be back up.
Yeah.
Alright, so we want that down for travelling. Right, that's it.
Right.
The antenna is now flat on the roof, as low as it can go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay?
Can I just answer this text?
go for it, bud, go for it. So, hang on, I'll just lift the bed up. Watch yourself. You can get to it closer. Now, see where the lead is
Come
for the
here.
hot water right in front of your eyes?
Yeah.
And put your hand in, you'll feel the power point.
Yeah.
Now, see the switch on the other side?
Yeah.
It's off, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, the reason I leave the switch off, and it should be off now, is it?
Yeah.
Is if you're travelling and you've lost all your water and you plug into a caravan park, 240 volts,
Shit.
your hot water
Yeah.
comes on straight away. If there's no water in it, it'll burn out.
Come here now, we're nearly
Yeah.
finished.
So I leave it off, you travel how you feel.
Yeah.
But it's easy to get to, watch your head,
Up there.
right? It's easy to get to. You can just turn it on once you're in a caravan park and you want hot water. You know you're hooked up to mains.
Yeah.
Turn your tap on, make sure you got hot water flowing through, water thrown through it, then you can turn it on.
Yeah.
If you want hot water real quick, put it on gas. It'll heat it up a lot quicker.
Stay there. You know, check it out.
Okay, now I'm gonna hide under here.
So the hot water service is not an actual gas hot water service system.
Nothing.
It's gas and electric.
Yeah.
So it's got a gas flame underneath that heats it, or it's got an electric element inside that heats it.
Okay.
That's bloody unreal.
Okay, now you might want to come in a bit here.
Come here, wait, come here.
Alright, this is your battery charger.
Yep.
I can plug 240 in if you want, but that charges your battery the whole time you're plugged into 240.
Yep.
There's also an on-off switch on it down here, just right down at the bottom here.
Yep.
This is your brake-safe battery that I told you about.
All right. Yes.
I don't know if you want to take the phone and come around here with it.
Come around there.
Wait.
Just so you know, there's a little button here that I can press, and you'll hear it click, and you'll see a little green light come on over there.
Yeah.
There's a green light that comes on there.
Yep.
Green and red. Green is good, red is no good. On this side there's an orange charging light. So when you're right there, come on, there you go. So when we plug into your car, the orange charging light should come on, okay? Which means it's charging off your car battery.
Okay.
If you ever want to trickle charge it, just trickle charge it through these points.
Okay. So.
Yeah. See this clip here?
Yeah.
There's a clip there and a clip there. The cover comes off. Just have to move your battery a bit, and that's the battery here.
Yeah.
You can take the battery out and charge it on a bench.
Yeah.
Or just run a little trickle charger in here. But it takes quite a few months for it to go flat.
Yeah. So I just undo these to trickle charge it.
Yeah. Okay, so just little elements like that.
And put your.
Clamp it on there and just close it up again.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. I'll just have I'll have a permanent one there.
Well, that's what I mean. So this will charge off your car battery only, and that's your brake safe battery only. It's its own separate unit.
So it only charge.
That's only for the brake safe. It doesn't do anything else.
Yeah, but it charges off the car only. You said.
Charges off the car only when you plug into the car.
Yeah.
It's isolated from everything else in the caravan.
Okay.
Okay. Now over where the young man is here, we have our jack, and there's your handle
Yeah.
for your
Yeah.
stabilizers.
Yeah.
And you have a little wheel brace there too.
Yeah.
Okay. You gonna hop out now?
Okay, we've got to go out now, Tate. Oopsie daisy.
It's easier for you than me. Your windows, blinds, use two hands. Blind comes down, blind goes up.
Yeah.
Quite simple.
Two hands, babe, not one, all right?
It is. You'll find it's easier with two.
Yeah.
To bring it
makes
down,
sense.
you can do that. Your windows are locked, right? To open and unlock the four of them, your window will just flap around.
Yeah.
You push it out slowly. You'll hear it click, it'll stop.
Yeah.
Second stop,
Yeah.
third stop.
Yeah.
Then you can close your blind, close your fly wire.
Yeah.
A big gust of wind can come along and do that. Don't get a fright, it must make a noise. And your windows can flap around. Even on the first click, if a gust of wind's strong enough, it can push it forward.
Of course it will. Yeah.
Because that's how you close them. Just give them a quick push.
Yeah.
But in the side of the window, there's two grooves.
Yeah.
You can actually lock your window in there. Your window is now open 1 centimetre. See that?
Oh,
you can just see through.
Yeah.
You can do that. You can get that little bit of breeze, but your window's closed. But don't go away with it, because I can get some packaging strapping. I can come up through the gap. I can hook it on there and go hook, hook, and I can get into your van. So it's not very secure,
Yeah.
but it's great like when you're in the van, just to let that little bit of air in, but your window's locked.
Then, like
Okay?
that.
And then when you're travelling, naturally, lock, 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 lock. When you're travelling, don't have them down. The constant movement and flexing will stretch the material after a while, and you won't be able to close your windows.
Yeah. Fair call.
So when you're travelling, everything like that.
Yeah.
Same with your vents in the roof. When you're travelling, don't have that there, because the constant bouncing will stretch this material. I don't know how it affects that.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
But unless it's really, really hot and you want to leave that one closed, I don't know if that'll stretch or not because it's like a cardboard. But this one will stretch.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's always open.
When you're travelling.
Yeah.
Traveling.
Only when you're driving because the
Yeah.
constant movement on the windows and this
Yeah.
bounces things. To open this, 2 little black handles in here. Just squeeze the handle and push.
Ah. Yeah.
Squeeze the handle and push.
Yeah.
Now it's open all 4 sides at the moment, but you can tilt it 1 way, 2 ways, 3 ways, 4 ways.
Yeah.
So if it's raining a little bit, you can angle it whichever way, so it's angled so the side of the rain's closed.
Yeah. That's easy.
Okay? It just comes down like that.
Yeah.
All right. Beds, we're right. All your
AC.
cupboards, you're right. Your air conditioner. Just get Charlie to move back a little bit. Oh, sideways, back, doesn't matter. Okay, this panel here, there's a little clip at the back here. It comes down.
Yeah.
You also have a remote control for it, which is in the office at the moment. To turn it on, off, we're not plugged into power at the moment.
Right.
So I'll just grab a power lead, plug you in quick, and I can show you properly, all right?
Yeah.
On,
Just
squeeze
button
past.
here.
Lucky I'm skinny. Right, it's now on cool. Temperature's down to 16, so that's now going to start getting itself ready to cool down. Different modes. You can have dry, you can have heat, or you can just have fan. But at the moment, we want it on cool because it's getting quite warm.
Yeah.
So the air's going to rush out here and here.
How come it's 27?
Because that's what it's trying to say that it's in here at the moment.
Oh, okay.
Because there's your thermostat there, your sensor there.
Okay.
And I did have it on heater the other morning because it was 2 days ago. It was freezing in the morning.
Yeah.
All right. No, you're right. Oh yeah. Okay, there's your.
Oh, yeah, that's nice.
Okay. And sorry, you also have a light under here.
Yeah.
Push it once as bright. Push it twice as brighter. And then off.
That's good, mate. It's not so noisy.
Yeah.
I hate noisy fans.
Yeah.
That's a bit noisy.
It is a little bit, but it's sort of rushing at the moment. It's like full steam. It's on high.
Wait.
Yeah.
So that's
Yeah,
medium.
it's coming now.
Yeah, it's good.
Okay. I'll just put it on the medium. Well, then you've got low fan. You don't have to have it on high once it's cool.
Yeah.
Okay. Silicon on the roof there. Cheeky buggers.
Yeah.
Just a bit of silicon.
Yeah. We'll get it on.
Yeah. I don't actually ever really look at the roof. I never really look up. Oh,
Yeah.
sorry, young man. So the aircon hasn't kicked in. It only comes out the 2 ends.
All right.
So you've got the Ibis, and then you've got the
Yeah.
Ibis 2, which I think this one is. Then you've got the Cormorant, which is one down again. Then you've got the Ibis 3, which is the best of the 3.
Yeah.
It's like a Commodore S, Commodore SL, and an SLE,
Yeah.
you know. And then you've got timer and everything. You've got covered in a lot of fine debris and leaves and that. These lids are designed, this inside frame sits here, and the outside lid sits like that.
Yeah, yeah.
There is a gap. You can get it blowing along the roof with a really strong wind hitting and coming in a little bit. Don't be too surprised if it does.
Yeah.
If it really bothers you, just put your fly wire across. It'll all sit in there, and then you can open your fly wire a bit and sort of vacuum and clean it. But the vents are designed to let constant airflow so you can never gas yourself or do yourself harm in here.
Yeah.
But very fine dust can blow along and up. So that's
Just
kicking
nice.
down now.
Yeah.
That's annoying me now. I'm going to get my spray and clean that. It's bugging me. I can see it's
Sorry.
bugging you too. All right.
I'm actually, the phone's gone stupid